What's up, guys? We're live. We have a pretty good card this Saturday. We got Charles the Bronx versus Dustin Poirier. Great main event. Honestly, the whole card is pretty stacked. Definitely one of the best cards this year. So can't wait to talk about it. Before we dive into the next card, we got to talk about last card. Jamal Hill, man. I had 4 units on him at plus. So 145. I don't even remember. I think it was plus 145. Double check real quick. But yeah, I put $200 on him, and he got a really big win, man. He dominated that fight. I mean, that wasn't even a fight, bro. He went out there and destroyed Jimmy Cruz, man. A lot of people, 4 units plus 145. A lot of people were saying that Cruz was going to smoke him and all this shit. That was easy money, man. Jamal Hill, I'm telling you guys, he might be the future champ in the division. I think the guy's just so good, and I can't wait. I think him and Jiri are probably the best guys in the division. So Jamal Hill catches that bet, man. 4 units, like I mentioned, at plus 145 to win 5.8 units. So a huge night for me. Just had the one bet, but yeah, man, it feels good to put $200 on, Hill, and I win 290, so I got 490 in total. So yeah, this card is gonna be sick, man. I have one bet so far. Tomorrow I'm gonna make my last 3. I'm gonna have 4 bets. I might have a prop bet too. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, I'm gonna have 4 bets, all underdogs. Aside from this card, because you guys know I like my underdogs. Real quick, I was on Mr. Arkansas's channel today, so shout out to him. Shout out to Irregardless and 2 Cents for having me on. We talked, we did our picks and all that stuff, and yeah, it was fun. So shout out to them. Yeah, good time. Let's talk about this. First fight of the night, we got Julian Robertson versus Priscilla Cachoeria. Yeah, man, I like Robertson here. I definitely think she has a big advantage in the map. BJJ black belt. She's 6-4 in the UFC. She's a finisher. Most of her wins by sub. Great ground game. Cachoeira, she's 2-3 in the UFC. She's a brawler. Obviously, Robertson has advantage on the mat. Cachoeira has advantage on the feet. I just don't like what I see from the ground game. I mean, Mazzani took her down 4 times, but then Gas, McCann took her down twice. These aren't really good fighters. I mean, McCann's not bad, but still. If Robertson gets her down and, can't get her out of there and it goes late in the round fight, then yeah, Cachoeira is alive. And, the longer the fight goes, Cachoeira can get the win. But I still think Robertson's just going to dominate her on the mat. So I got Julian Robertson, and I'm going to go with a quick submission win. There's levels of this. Next fight, we got Randy Costa versus Tony Kelley. This is a good fight. Costa really burned me last fight, man. I bet on him against Nunes, and I thought he was going to get the upset. I mean, the first round was domination, but then if you watch that fight, the last minute or so, Nunes was getting back in the fight, and then Nunes just got him really good, man, in the body, and Costa gas. He's green, and he gasses, man. He's all of his wins by first round finish. So if you can extend him, you can get the win. I mean, I feel like he quit against Nunes, and he quit against Davis. This is a good fight versus Tony Kelley. I feel like on the feet, Costa's the better striker. He has more power. He's more technical. Great jab, good reach, good right hand. 3-inch reach advantage, I believe. But, Kelley's never been finished before. Kelley usually was the grapplers. This is a pure striker versus striker matchup. So I'll go with the younger fighter. He's, 7 years younger. I think he's the better fighter. I think he's the better striker. I think he gets Tony Kelley out of there. So I'll go Costa with the finish. Next fight, we got Ryan Halll, Derek Minner. This is a good fight. I see a lot of people on the other side here, man, on Minner. Yeah, man. I mean, he could get the win, maybe. I mean, a lot of people saying he's a live dog. I kind of like Ryan Halll here. I think Ryan Halll has the way better cardio. I mean, that cardio is really big in this fight because Minner's the first round of bust. Minner gets a lot of guys out there on the mat. I don't think he can tap out Ryan Hall. I'll be really surprised. I think Ryan Hall has the better ground game. I think Ryan Hall has the better striking. He has better cardio. It's all about if Minner can get him out of there early, which he could. But yeah, I mean, he might have more power than Hall, but I think Hall is more technical, and I think Hall has a better ground game. So I don't think Minner can do what he did to Elkins in the first round. Hall's has a great ground game. It's going to be really tough for Minner to out-grapple Ryan Hall. So I got Ryan Hall. I'll go with the decision win. Next fight, Alex Perez, Matt Danger Schnell. Yeah, man, this is a pretty good fight in the flyweight division. I wasn't really impressed with Danger at all last fight, and I actually picked Danger in a lot of his fights, but he didn't really look that good last fight against Bontorian. I think Perez is a better grappler. I think he needs to watch out for the neck. I think on the feet he has more power. Yeah, I think he can hurt that chin. So I'll go with Alex Perez I'll go with the finish. Next fight, first bet of the night, we got Aaron Blanchfield versus Miranda Maverick. I got 3 units on Blanchfield, the plus 110. Pretty confident in her here. I like this fight. I think that she's the better fighter. I actually think that she's the better striker and the better grappler. The only thing is you don't have to step up. I mean, Maverick's the best fighter Blanchfield's ever fought, but check this out. Check this out, guys. I actually think that Blanchfield is the best fighter that Maverick's ever fought. So, I think that Blanchfield has great volume. I think that she has a lot more volume in this fight. I think she has the way better cardio. I think Maverick gasses. She slowed down last fight against Barber. You will look at Maverick's 3 fights in UFC. She's 2-1. She beat Jojo who's it can, but Jojo was absolute success early. And all 3 of those fights low volume. Second fight against Robertson. Robertson dominated on the mat, man, that second round. And then third round, she took her back. I think that Blanchfield has a better ground game than Robertson, man. I mean, Blanchfield's a grappler. I mean, she really is. But her striking's really good, too. Like, she's 21 years old, man. She's just 22. She's just good everywhere, man. I'm really impressed with her. She's so aggressive. I don't really see how Maverick can win this fight. I think that Blanchfield's the better fighter. I think she's a better striker, like I mentioned. Better grappler. BJJ black belt. Great jab, good knees in the clinch, good elbows in the clinch, great boxing. Like I mentioned, 120 strikes against top bar, 4 takedowns, dominated the fight against a bigger girl. Maverick has pretty good kicks, and Maverick's a big girl. She's a bigger girl, and she's a tough girl. Both these girls have great chins. But if you watch tape on this fight, Blanchfield has so much more volume than Maverick. She has, she's more technical. I think there's just way more tools to win this fight, and she's just aggressive. And that pace that she put on against Alfar, she never even slowed down, dude. Maverick is, has a lot of muscle, and she slows down. She gassed against Barber in the third round. That fight was close. It all came down the second round. It was a very low volume fight, lackluster fight, and I thought that Barber won the fight. So, I like Blanchfield here, man. I think that she pieces her up on the feet. She's a lot faster, too, and I think that she can get takedowns here and kind of dominate this fight. So I don't think it's going to be close. I think Blanchfield's going to go out there, man, and get the win. Also, if you watch tape on Maverick, she's been taken down in reverse against bums like Pearl Gonzalez. And then I don't think Robertson's a bum, but, Robertson's pretty much dominated her, man, on the mat on the second round. And then the third round, she got her back. But, I mean, she just has no striking on the feet. Blanchfield actually has great striking, so I do think Blanchfield's a better fighter, and I think she's better everywhere. Great straight left. So, give me Blanchfield. I think that she might make a statement here, man, get a finish. So I got Blanchfield. They finish. Next fight, we got Andre Muniz, Eric Anders. Very close, very short breakdown for me. I got Andre Muniz here. I think he's going to go out there and pretty much win this fight wherever it goes. I think he's more technical. I think he has a better ground game. I think he can get takedowns here. Marcus Perez and Tim Williams took this guy down. I think that Andre Muniz, the legit BJJ black belt, can do this. So I got Andre Muniz with a finish on the map. Next fight, Jordan Wright, Bruno Silva. I just can't pick Wright here. He's been knocked out twice. He's fighting the killer in Bruno Silva. Bruno Silva is probably the nastiest guys in the division. Impressed with the guy. BJJ black belt, but great ground and pound, but his striking's good. Good right hand, good jab, good movement. I'll go with Bruno Silva with the KO. Next fight, I got Sakai, Tuivasa. Very close fight. I think Tuivasa's the faster guy. I think that he's the better striker. Sakai's a better grappler. Sakai's been knocked out his last 2 fights. Very short breakdown for me in this fight. I think that Tuivasa doesn't get the dub, so I'll go with Tuivasa with a decision win or finish. Next fight, Pedro Munhoz, Dominic Cruz. This is a good fight. Definitely think that Dominic Cruz is the faster guy. I think that he has the better cardio. I think Munhoz has good cardio, but I mean, this is this fight's going to all come down to the speed. I think Dominic Cruz is so much faster than Pedro Munhoz. I mean, it's not even close, man. To be honest, this is a pure striker versus striker matchup. This fight's not going to hit the mat. Munhoz has great weight kicks, but Cruz, man, has good movement, good jab, good right hand. Munhoz is really slow, but he has, power and stuff. But I don't really like how he had a very close fight with Frankie Edgar. I mean, come on, man. You should go out there and knock out Edgar pretty early, man, or make it dominant. I mean, he lost the fight. A lot of people thought he won, but it was a very close fight. Looked pretty starstruck against Aldo. Cruz beat Kenny. I thought he won. So, yeah, I like the more volume for Cruz. I think Cruz has the better cardio, like I mentioned. I think Cruz can just kind of dance around, pick him apart. So, I got Cruz by decision. Next fight, Josh Emmett, Danny Gay. Josh Emmett's probably one of the heaviest hitters, but not the heaviest hitter at 45. He has the grappling advantage here. He has more power. The only way I see Ige winning this fight is if he wins the decision. There's no way Ige's going to knock out Emmett, I don't think. Knock on wood, but who knows? But yeah, I like Josh Emmett here by decision win or finish. I mean, he has pretty good cardio too for having all that muscle. So I'll go Josh Emmett. Next fight, man. We got first fight of the main card. We got Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Rolian Paiva. This is my second bet of the night. I'm gonna be betting Paiva, man. I know a lot of people are gonna be on the other side, but I like that. I like when I'm on the other side. I definitely think this is a very good fight, and I think that a lot of people are sleeping on Paiva. Paiva's no bum like all these can sugars been beating, dude. I mean, he's been beating Thomas Almeida's, the Chris Matinos. You watched the fight with Chris Matino. Matino was in that whole fight. I mean, he got dominated, but I mean, he was still in that fight in that third round when O'Malley gassed. So, yeah, man, I think that Paiva is a good bet here. I think that Paiva obviously has the better ground game and the better grappling. If he's smart, he goes out there and, takes him down, and it's going to be look easy money. But I actually think Paiva can have success here on the feet. He has good striking. He's a good right hand. A good jab. And I don't think Sugar's ever been hit, man, that hard like that, man, against, these guys. I think Paiva's going to test him. Paiva's going to come out there and not let Sugar dictate the pace. Paiva's going to be the one pressuring him, get in his face, throwing good punches. And, the last time Sugar fought a good fighter, he lost in Shido. I actually think Paiva's a good fighter. He's 3-2 in UFC. He's 1-0 in UFC. I don't care at 135. I don't care what anyone says. That fight against Kyra was a very close fight, but I do think Paiva won the fight. He won that second and third round. Paiva has good cardio. He has better cardio here. I do think O'Malley's, obviously the better striker. He has, power and a good jab and good movement and all that stuff, but he slows down, man. And you're beating all these cams, dude. I definitely think that Paiva, man, kid's live to win this fight. And at plus 260, I'm willing to find out. So I'm excited, man. All these guys are saying Paiva's a bum. That's 21-3 and he's 26, dude. And arguably, he beat Kai Kara France, man. This guy's no bum. He's a BJJ black belt, great leg kicks, great pressure. I'm telling you guys right now, man, he's going to have success, man, on this fight in the feet. And I think that if he takes him down, it's going to look easy money, bro. So I got the guy who has a better cardio. I got the guy who has, more tools. And I think that Paiva's a good fighter. I think everyone's sleeping on him here, dude. So give me Paiva, man. I'll go with either a finish or decision. So second bet of the night, guys. I'm going to go with Rui and Paiva, dictating the pace, pressuring Paiva or O'Malley and frustrating them, dude. So I got Paiva. So I'm probably gonna put 1 unit on him tomorrow at plus 60. Next fight, Kai Kara France, Cody Garbrandt. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be betting on Kai Kara France 3 units. His line's getting worse, so I'm gonna do plus 110. But yeah, I like him here a lot. I think that he's gonna get a knockout. I actually think that Cody Garbrandt has no business fighting him at 125. This is a very bad move for him. The guy's, lost 4 of his last 5 fights, 3 by KO. His last fight against Font, it wasn't a KO, but he took so much damage. Now he's going to 125, and now he's fighting a real flyweight who's probably one of the best strikers in the division. I know Kai Kara France has a lot of knockouts in the UFC, but he's 5-2 in the UFC. He's 100% the faster fighter here, and that's gonna definitely give him the W. He's way faster than Cody. All he has to do is touch that chin, and it's not like Cody's going to recover. It's over, dude. I mean, I got the guy who's a faster guy. I think Kai Kara is more durable. I think Kai Kara is, a good striker. He's very technical. He's more technical than Cody. Cody has power for sure, but I just don't think he has grappling advantage, but I don't think he's going to be able to get down and dominate Kai Kara France on the mat. France is 5-2 in the UFC, and he's lost to 2 good fighters, on the champ Moreno and 2028 and against what's that guy's name? Not Moreno, but damn it, Roybal. So yeah, I like the movement for Kai Kara France. A lot of volume. I think he has more volume than Cody. Good right hand, and yeah, does he have the reach advantage too? 66.5. I don't know. He does. I think the reach is close. Okay, the reach looks like it's close, but yeah, I like Kai Kara France here. I just think that he touched that chin. I don't like that Cody's going back there, going to 125 after his chins have been already terrible 135. 3 KO losses and then that domination. All that damage he took against Font. It's not going to be good for his chin. I got the faster guy. I think Kai Kara France sweeps him in the first round, and I'm going to take a shot on Kai Kara France by KO. at plus 325. So I like that. Kai France KO, guys. I say first round. Next fight, Jeff Neal, Ponzi. Good fight, close fight. Both these guys are kind of the same spot in their careers. So they're both, you got Ponzi, who had that bacteria infection, looked like shit against Leach, and then he comes out there and beats Paiva in a good win. And you got Jeff Neal, who's on a 2-fight losing streak. Before that, he had that against Wonder Boy he lost. And he lost to Wonder Boy and he lost to Neal. And I think before the Wonder Boy fight, he had problem with his heart, and then he had a DUI a week ago. He has not looked good, bro, at all. And Neal was a killer before that Wonder Boy fight. Against Neal, he looked terrible against Neal Magny. Ponzi looked pretty good last fight. Yeah, I like Ponzi. Ponzi has a good jab, good right hand. Neal might be more durable than Ponzi because Ponzi's been knocked out before a couple times. He got hurt against Leach and not knocked out, but I don't trust Neal, man, at all. And it's kind of hard to trust both guys because they're both, have those things like I mentioned, red flags. But I'll go with Ponzi, man, with the decision or possibly finish. Co-main event, Pena versus Julian. Pena, where are we at right now? 15-59. I got Nunes here. I think she dominates and gets a first-round finish. So wasn't enough with that breakdown. That was, short breakdown. What's up, Nona Allen? What's up, Scott Brown? Alex Ramirez, what up? Jesus, what's up, man? Jesus Hernandez. What's up, guys? Thanks for being in the chat. Main event, Charles the Bronx, Dustin Poirier. Great fight, man. This is my fourth and final bet. I like the Bronx here, man. I think the Bronx, has more tools in this fight. I think he can mix it up. I think Dustin has a better boxing. I think Dustin has, he's probably the better chin. But I think everyone's sleeping on the Bronx's chin. I mean, this isn't the same the Bronx has quit against, Felder and, a couple guys in the past. Ever since the Felder fight, man, I feel like he turned the quarter. I mean, the Bronx that fought Tamer, man, when he got hurt in that fight, he would have quit. I mean, the Bronx that fought Chandler, when he got hurt in the fight, he would have quit. I mean, the fact that he stuck in that fight, he got hurt really bad against Chandler. Second round comes out and doesn't even look faced. I mean, he gets the KO. I mean, in this fight, you tape the matchup. Yeah, the Bronx has a better ground game and has a better grappling. And he goes out there and shoots, it's an easy money because I think he can dominate Dustin on the ground and get him out of there, But on the feet, I think that he's faster than Dustin. I think that he has more tools. I think that the knees are going to be a problem, the leg kicks. He has a good pressure game. People don't realize that. I think that he can back up Dustin against the fence. But yeah, dude, the Bronx has a good right hand, man, and a good straight left. He has good striking. So, I do think Dustin has a better cardio. But I think the Bronx, man, this new Bronx 2.0, man, is going to go out there and get a win and get a dominant win. I mean, people are forgetting, man, that, Hooker took down Poirier 4 times, Perez once, Eddie Alvarez once, Jim Miller once, could be dominant in the mat. I mean, I definitely think that if the Bronx wants to be safe here, he can go out there and just take him down and get him out of there on the mat. So I think the Charles the Bronx can hurt him on the feet. I think it's going to happen. He's going to hurt him, and he's going to get him out of there on the mat. Charles the Bronx is the best fighter in the division, dude. I don't really see him losing, man. I think the reach, the Bronx is good. The Bronx is a good fighter, like I mentioned, man. The leg kick could definitely frustrate Dustin and be a factor here. Dustin could go out there and hurt him for sure, but I like the resilience, man, I've seen with the Bronx, and he's on a fat winning streak right now. Dustin's talking about retirement and all this stuff. I don't like that. You don't hear the Bronx talking about retirement. You say, I heard Dustin's going to retire after he wins this fight. I got Charles the Bronx, man. I think Charles is going to look really good in this fight, man. I think that he's going to go out there and hurt Dustin immediately on the feet and get him out there on the mat. Give me Charles the Bronx, man, by first round submission, dude. And this is a hot take right here. I don't think the Bronx is going to lose to Islam either. I think the Bronx beats Islam, man. I think the toughest fight for the Bronx right now is probably against Neal, dude. So give me Charles the Bronx, first round submission. So there you guys go. So my picks are going to be Charles the Bronx, Amanda Nunes, Ponzi, Cara France, Paiva, Emmett, Cruz, Tuivasa, and Bruno Silva, Muniz, Blanchfield, Perez, Halll, Costa, and Robertson. Bets. So I have one. So I have 3 units right now on Blanchfield at plus 110. Tomorrow I'm going to be betting the Bronx 3 units at plus 140. I'm also going to be betting Cara France 3 units at plus 110. And then I'm going to probably take a shot on Paiva, 1 unit at plus 260. And then I also think I might bet on Cara France by the KO at plus 325. So thanks. What's up, Jack? Salute. So thanks, guys, for tuning in. Did this another 20 minutes, man. Yeah, I'm excited, man. Great card. Can't wait to see what happens. Hopefully, we have a winning night, and next week we have a good card as well. My boy Dawkins is fighting Derek Lewis. Spoiler alert, I like the comp, but even besides that, I think that Dawkins is going to go out there and smoke Derek Lewis. So, peace out, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. Peace out.